If you want bad graphics, crap gameplay, and just a reskin Call of Duty, then look no further than Activision's Call of Duty World War II. After greeted by a lovely blank waiting screen, I'm greeted straight away by a season pass and absolutely no instructions as to what I'm doing, where I'm going, or anything to do with the game. You just sort of have to guess. And it's basically, to me, an overcomplicated version of World at War that came out on the Xbox 360, but looks no different because the graphics basically look exactly the same, even on a high-end PC. After trying for several minutes to try and get into a game, I'm greeted by this lovely thing called Headquarters, which is basically exactly the same as Destiny's Headquarters, where you are greeted by a spaceship in Destiny. You get off your spaceship, you go into a lobby, and there are lovely players there who are looking to go and get loot. This is exactly the same as Destiny in every way possible, apart from there's no spaceships. And it is incredibly weirdly placed and feels so out of place in this game. While the gameplay and the game itself runs rather smoothly, I do have to say this game is no different to any other Call of Duty in the world, filled with massive amount of bullshit, completely overpowered guns that do not move when you shoot them. Quick scoping still happens in this game from the days of Modern Warfare, and is incredibly irritating when you wanted a high accuracy game that is based on World War II. If you want high accuracy, non-bullshit quick scoping, this is not the game for you, as it is full of the same quick scoping bullshit. On a side note, let's talk about the maps themselves, as this is multiplayer based only review. The maps themselves, they don't look great, I'm not going to lie. They look like something from Xbox 360 back in 2010. In fact, the original Call of Duty 4 on the Xbox 360 looks better than this, and this is what you see. This is high ultra graphics on a GTX 970 PC, so this is as best as you're going to get without being ridiculous. And the graphics are nothing special. They are, in fact, I was expecting a lot better from a very, very high branded company and game. I was expecting much better graphics than what you are seeing, and I was actually incredibly disappointed with the graphics. However, having said that, it's not terrible. The graphics are not bad. They're just not what I would expect from a multi-million/billion-dollar company. So let's talk about the leveling system. The leveling is exactly the same on this game as it is on every other. You level up, you unlock stuff, and you unlock it with tokens. However, I would like to say kill streaks are slightly different. You have to go up levels to unlock better kill streaks. However, on this game, there is no longer perks or anything like that. It's very different. You now have a class that you can choose, and it's an assault class, SMG class, an LMG class, or a sniper class. And though if you choose based on what you choose and what you use, for example, if you're going to use an STG-44, you would obviously choose an assault class, and that would give you the perks for an assault rifle. Also, if you want to unlock your guns, you need to level up and unlock your guns via a perk point system, or tokens. And you use these tokens, you get a token every time you leveled up or you do complete a challenge, and you use these to unlock your guns. And I have to say, this system works well. It's different from the Call of Duty I have played, but it works well enough to be easily understandable. The perks take a little bit of getting used to for me, in my personal opinion, but other than that, they work incredibly well. The kill streaks are okay. They're nothing special, they're nothing what I wouldn't expect for this game. There's like a sort of predator missile nuke thing. There is an ultimate nuke thing where it blows up the map and ends the game. There's a UAV. There's the usual perks here, and they work incredibly well. And if you're a little bit of a poor player like myself, you can actually use another side sort of perk that allows you to, when you die, you still carry on your kill streak. However, this does use a perk, of course, and it's quite a big one. But then, nevertheless, you still get the achievement of getting 3 kills, or 5 kills it turns into, and you get your UAV. And I like this addition simply because if you're a little bit of an amateur like myself and you're not really an MLG player, this can help a lot, and it does help me, and it helps me as soon as I get a UAV that I feel like I've actually achieved something in the game, and that it's good. So it's okay. It's a welcome addition to an ever-growing bullshit game. You would mainly think in this game that if you see the people first, they would usually die, right? Well, in this case, and in this game, of course, that is not entirely the case. In fact, it's the complete opposite. In fact, most of the time, if you see them first, it counts for nothing and you will die. The guns on this are incredibly overpowered. However, you find sometimes they wobble quite a lot, and you need to be really good at this game to even do anything, especially on PC. There are a lot of good players. It is incredibly frustrating, and a typical Call of Duty game. If you're very, very good at Call of Duty and you're very familiar with it and you play it religiously, you'll probably love this game. It's very different, it's very new, it's very fresh, however has the same sort of feel and same sort of bullshit that it normally has, like this, where he should have fucking died. So yeah, in conclusion, this game is okay. It's not by any means bad. The graphics are very disappointing. The gameplay is okay enough for me to carry on playing it. However, it's not enough for me to want to play it as often as I would like. I was really looking forward to this game when it came out, however, not so much anymore. It is incredibly frustrating and extortionately ridiculous at times. However, it is a game that I will likely to hopefully continue playing. However, I will like to add, I kind of had to force myself to finish this review and get the gameplay, because I've just got Mario Odyssey, and that is so much better than this, and so much less frustrating than this. So, yeah, in conclusion, I'd like to just say this game's bullshit. Most of the things that happen on this game are bullshit. I have a very high-end PC, so the graphics to me should be better. I cannot stress enough how much they should have took out the quick scoping, but they haven't. And that's about it, really. Is this game worth buying? In my opinion, probably not, no. I'd give this about a 6 out of 10. It's just above average. It's not great. It's not boring, and it's not bad, but it's not great. It's really not, in my opinion. And the fact that the season pass got shoved in my face as soon as I loaded up the game, and the fact that they keep robbing this COD points thing, buy COD points to get loot crates thing in my face, it's really annoying. And this continuous trend of Call of Duty robbing season passes in our faces and continuously robbing these COD points in our faces is continuing to get on my nerves. And unless something really, really dramatic happens next year, this will be my last Call of Duty, as I can't be doing with this bullshit anymore. I've got Call of Duty 4, I've now got World War II, I've got the best of both games, and I have to say, Call of Duty World War II is not a good game, and it's not a game that I will continue playing after this review, as I had to force myself to finish anyway. The map, lastly I'll say the map layout. The maps to me feel very randomized. They feel like things are out of place. They feel like there's a bus plopped into the middle of the map, which is quite random, and then buildings around the outside anyway. I feel like the map designers sort of didn't quite know how to plump together the maps, so they just sort of stuck any old shit there. And it doesn't feel natural. It feels weird. I do feel like I want to feel like I'm running around a battlefield, not a map that's been plopped together by a game designer. And I feel like a map's been plopped together by a game designer. There's far too many rooms. And then in some maps there's far too many open spaces, and there's not an abundance of both ever in any map. Like this map, for example, is way too many buildings, way too many hidey spaces, and this is ultra settings graphics on my PC, which, like I said, is GTX 970. Yeah, 970, and it's been updated. This is at high. This is as high as my settings will go, and it looks like a PlayStation 2 game. It's disgusting, and it really bothers me. My Modern Warfare 2, my Modern Warfare 1 remastered looks better than this. My Skyrim looks better than this, and it's quite off-putting. So yeah, that concludes it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's a bit of a random review because my gameplay got lost. I did edit the video and have a proper gameplay video all set up. However, it got corrupted and I had to re-record, and I also had to re-narrate the video. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Call of Duty World War II, 6 out of 10 at absolute best. Is it worth your money? Absolutely fucking not. I'd never buy this game if I knew it was this bad. Although it might be for some people, but it's just not for me. I prefer a more chilled out, non-newbie version of Call of Duty. And the later the games go on and the more 12-year-olds that play this is getting worse. So you can tell this game is aimed at children with how much customization and dabbing that goes on. So yeah, it's just a poor game in my opinion. It's a poor game aimed at 12-year-olds. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry if the hardcore Call of Duty fans got offended by this. It's just an opinion at the end of the day. It's my opinion. And that's all I do this channel for, is opinions. And my opinion is it's not a good entry to the Call of Duty multi-billion-dollar company. It's quite a poor entry in my opinion. And could have, should have, and would have been better if they'd actually just not been Call of Duty. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I am Joey here. Please do give us a like, as that really helps, as I only do this for fun. Please do give us a subscribe. I'm doing a giveaway at 200 subs on my channel. And please do check out my Facebook page. All the links to my social medias are in the description. Thank you so much. I am Joey. Peace out.